Hey there everybody, Eric from Outer Limitless coming at you today with another video. Now here in my hands, Oakley Jawbone sunglasses. These are by no means new to me. In fact, I have had these a good long time, a number of years. I mean, at this point, 6 years maybe more. I've used these a ton. I pretty much predominantly kept yellow lenses in these for outdoor activities, mountain biking, going to the range, things like that. But you can see they've clearly had a facelift from the people at MRY. So MRY making aftermarket lenses for, most specifically, Oakley Sunglasses, a ton of different models. They reached out to me to see if I'd be interested in checking out their lenses, and I looked at them and I said, yeah, sure, why not? Because quite frankly, I've beat up on a lot of my sunglasses. I've kind of retired a bunch of pairs, and I figure, well, if I can give them a little bit of a facelift, clean them up, get them back on my face and into good quality serviceable action, why not? So the people at MRY, very, very generous in providing these for me. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a look at these in detail. I'm gonna start with my original pair, get them outfitted the way that you see them here. Then we're gonna go and have some fun shooting at the range, and then I'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. And so with that said, I have a whole bunch to do and a whole bunch to share with you. And if you're interested in seeing a little bit more about what I'm about to get into, do me a favor, stay tuned. Now before we get too far, I would like to say thank you very much to the people at MRY who did provide these lenses for review. And so now as we get into this review of the Jawbone replacement lenses from MRY. Now at this point, I have had the opportunity to take a look at MRY lenses in the past. So far, everything fantastic, and I do expect that will be the case for these Jawbone products. So here, as you take a look, preparing my old sunglasses. Now here, these basically have a bolt that hold the top to the bottom. It acts like a little bit of a hinge, and I did want to replace this as part of this rebuild. So a full refreshening of these glasses, everything from the lenses themselves to the ear socks and through the bolts. So here you can see removing the old ear socks. Now these get just dirty and dingy. Sometimes they even get a little bit funny and gummy, and getting these completely removed now and out of the way. You'll notice again the Jawbone vented, and these are in the fire red. Absolutely beautiful polarized lenses matching in nicely with the red ear socks and the bolts. Now, I don't want to do all this work and leave my glasses with, old dirt and debris and sweat stains and grime and all the kind of gross stuff that comes with them. So taking a quick minute and cleaning everything out. Now, just a word to the wise, if you've worked on Oakleys in the past, sometimes they can be a little funny with solvents and even rubbing alcohol. I unfortunately trashed my last pair doing this with rubbing alcohol, so you'll notice I just used some simple soap and water. But as we proceed here, the little bolts, very simple. They're kind of a hexagon shape, and you'll notice that they index directly inside, and that helps to tighten everything down. I did find that on my particular model, they did spin a little bit, so I had to kind of hold them into place. Not a big deal, and everything tightened down just fine. So these little accent bolts, I actually really like the fact that the red is going to pop off of the white, and same with the ear socks, so very easy. A little pro tip, just get a little bit of saliva, a little bit of spit down inside, and you'll notice that these slide on and into place with ease. Now, I could have gone with a ton of different colors. That's the awesome thing about MRY. They have a ton of different color options, polarized or non-polarized options. And in my particular case, I just thought the red was going to look good. I wanted the red and white combo. For whatever reason, that's what caught my eye, caught my vision, and so that's what I went with. But I certainly could have gone with any color combination. I could have gone with the red ear socks, I could have gone with blue bolts, and I could have gone with any color of the lenses. There's just so many options out there. But I decided that I wanted to try to color match to the best of my ability and make these glasses just look a little bit, sporty and bright and loud at the same time. So as we dig into the lenses, you'll notice nicely coated, very, very nicely coated. No smudges, no dents, no scratches, perfectly protected right out of the box. And again, these happen to be polarized. Now, one thing that I will say is these lenses do appear to be just a little bit thicker than the original factory lenses. That's just the case. They may tend to be just a touch thicker, so tolerances might vary depending on your exact model of glasses and what you're trying to do. Again, these happen to be the Jawbone. Now, if you're familiar with the racing jackets, the racing jacket and Jawbone are very similar. You do need to be careful, and you do need to buy model-specific replacement lenses. So depending on if you have the racing jackets or if you have the Jawbone, that will prevail. And you can get also vented or non-vented versions. Now for me, the vented, absolutely perfect, where I will be using these at the range, and I always fog up at the range. MRY did provide me with a cleaning cloth, so using their little cleaning cloth here, getting these perfect and polished up and ready for some good field use. I did find that the cleaning cloth is very similar to factory Oakley cleaning cloths, not too much different, and doing a mighty nice job. So just a little bit of touch up here, getting my fingerprints off of these, using a little bit of my breath just to kind of keep this going. You can see at this point, everything literally perfect. Absolutely beautiful, fitting well, looking the part. I think these just look absolutely fantastic. But the reality is, it's not all about how they look, it's about how they perform. So at this point, let's get these out for some good quality field use. I'm very much looking forward to this. And so far, looking very good from the people at MRY. All in all, so far the clarity is very good. These are definitely nice and clear quality lenses. They have a bit of a blue tint versus some of the other models that I've used to this point. Definitely a little more blue. They're not incredibly dark, but that's awesome as I'm heading to the range. I mean, that's exactly what I want. Something that's going to be good quality protection for my eyes, cut down on glare, but at the same time not be terribly dark, because it's hard enough looking, through sights, through optics, things like that. So having a good quality lens that's clear, vented, and at the same time not incredibly dark, that's going to work to my advantage. I would say these are probably like a medium, maybe like 2/3 tint over some of the darker pairs that I've worn. So generally speaking, very good. You said you were going to the top?
Yep. I hit it when I was right at the tippy top.
And so, all right, guys, there you have it, the MRY Jawbone setup. From the lenses to the ear socks to the little kind of accent pieces, very, very cool. All in all, this went very well. Now, I do have to say, the overall clarity on these are very nice. I've had an excellent time with MRY so far. Very, very good. And the other thing I need to kind of admit is I'm not even sure if these are technically real Oakleys or if they're counterfeit, because I did buy these secondhand. I've always kind of questioned them, and so, well, they do what I need to. They function extremely well, and bottom line is, either way, these lenses and accessories still did their part. I love the fact that these are vented. I love the fact that they're polarized. I can see clearly, nice and easy, but the ventilation is awesome, especially for shooting, because I always fog up. So the ability now just to have good quality, lenses, looking the part, nicely rehabbed with the ear socks, just awesome. And the cool little accent bolts tying it all together. I do have to say, I think these look really, really good. So again, I would like to say thank you very much to the people at MRY for providing these for review, and for the rest of you, if you like this content, do me a favor, take a look at my Outer Limitless channel, which is more on my primary gear. On that channel, I cover everything from hiking, camping, and backpacking excursions, all the gear that goes with it. So from sleep systems, shelter systems, knives, axes, backpacks, flashlights, you name it. That's my Outer Limitless YouTube channel. So alright guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like what you saw. I hope you found it a little bit informative. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.